Flat Social Security benefit for everyone. I have all the details and what this means right here in the video, so let's get right into it. Alright, now this has been in the headlines again lately where some people are suggesting sending out a flat Social Security benefit to all beneficiaries. What does this actually mean and how would they pull this off? Well, that's what I want to talk about here in this video because this is getting a little bit of traction and it's certainly getting some attention. Therefore, let's talk about it and what it would mean for your monthly benefit. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so. And because I am your one and only daily advocate, I'm here for you right by your side each and every day, watching all this new information hitting the wire, doing the research and breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay updated with what's actually going on, what's being announced, and any new information coming out right now that may impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, anything else like that. Of course, I want to bring it to your attention right away. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. And also remember, I am here for you in any way that I can be. That's my dedication. That's my commitment. And as always, that is my promise to you and everybody right here in the community. All right, let's get into it and talk about a flat Social Security benefit. What does this actually mean? And how would they actually pull this off? Because this seems a little bit interesting. Now, as we recognize, there are tens of millions of Social Security beneficiaries. As we also know, the vast majority of beneficiaries get a different dollar amount each and every month. However, considering the number of beneficiaries that there are out there, and there's only a limited number of dollar combinations, as in how much a beneficiary can get each and every month, obviously some beneficiaries do get the same amount, but virtually, most people get a different dollar amount. Well, as a result of that, some people out there are actually suggesting, wait, why don't we just flatten these benefits out? Because here's the difference. We have some beneficiaries that are getting a few $100s per month and trying to live on that. It's not very easy. Again, a lot of you here in the community getting, $700, $800, $900, $1,000, $1,200 a month. It's getting pretty hard these days, especially with the cost of living continuing to rise and things like this. Prices rising on everything. It's getting pretty hard to live on that these days, right? Well, on the other end of the spectrum, we have other beneficiaries who are getting $3,000, $3,500, $4,000, even more than $4,000 a month from Social Security benefits. Well, here's what they found from these studies and what they found from all these surveys and from looking into all these beneficiaries. They clearly found that, wait, the beneficiaries who generally get, $800, $900, $700, $1,000, $1,200 a month generally have this benefit as their only income source. Meanwhile, as they continue to look at the higher income beneficiaries, as in those beneficiaries getting $2,000, $2,500, $3,000, $3,500, $4,000 or even more a month from benefits, they found that, wait, these beneficiaries actually have multiple sources of income, as in they might have, stock market investments, they might have bonds, they might have annuities, they might have rental properties, they have all kinds of other, a pension, they have all kinds of different sources of income. So what they found is that, wait, these higher income beneficiaries have multiple other sources of income on top of their monthly benefit from Social Security as well. But wait, the lower income beneficiaries generally have just their benefit as their income. Now again, this is not the case for everybody, but in general, this is what they found. Okay, so now the suggestions were coming out saying, but wait, we're trying to figure out a way to raise benefits for the lower income beneficiaries and make sure that they are at least at the federal poverty line or above, which would be really nice for a lot of beneficiaries. And meanwhile, we don't have a good solution to do this. Now, here's the thing. Congress has a variety of different bills, packages, and proposals. They have all kinds of different ideas that they've come out with over the last couple of years here to raise benefits up to the federal poverty line or even 125% of the federal poverty line and all of these other things. However, they haven't done anything, right? We all know this. They've done nothing about it, right? Well, as a result of this, now some people are suggesting, but wait, we have a whole gold mine right here at our fingertips. Why don't we just start adjusting the way that benefits are distributed? Here's what their plan is, and again, what they've talked about. Now again, to be fair, this has not been approved yet, just like so many other things out there that Congress has talked about and everybody else has talked about. This has not gone into action yet. However, this is something that they're talking about as far as this could be a potential solution to raise the benefits for the lower income beneficiaries and possibly bring down some of those higher benefits for other beneficiaries and make the program a little bit more equal. Here's what their plan would be. Over long periods of time. Now, when I say long periods of time, the information that I've been finding suggests about 20 years is where this would take place. So it'd be a little bit, little teeny tiny incremental changes each and every year, but over long periods of time, we know that with compounding and that with time on our side, that generally this plays out in really big ways. And in fact, I've talked about this in regards to the COLA. You know how the COLA has been basically falling behind for the last 20 plus years. I've talked about that in previous videos, but again, this is not in regards to the COLA. Here's what they're talking about. Basically, taking the higher benefits, so the highest income beneficiaries, right? The person getting $4,000 plus or the maximum Social Security benefit each and every month, and basically shaving that down a little bit each and every year. Now, again, I've seen some different, some different suggestions across the board. It could be 3%, 5%, 7%, but shaving these benefits down a little teeny tiny bit. The other suggestion would possibly be no longer implementing the COLA for these beneficiaries, the higher income beneficiaries, and basically taking that extra dollar amount and then shifting it over to the lower income beneficiaries. But basically what it means is, long story short, is shaving benefits down for the higher income beneficiaries and then taking that money and giving it back to the lower income beneficiaries. So basically what this would mean is, like I just said, I mean, basically taking down the benefits of the highest income beneficiaries and then taking that money and giving it to the lower income beneficiaries. So eventually, over long periods of time, so maybe the lowest income beneficiaries get the COLA, say, 1, 2, 3% a year, plus on top of that, any other reductions to the higher income beneficiaries that they may be taking away from those beneficiaries. Kind of see what I'm saying here? So maybe the highest income beneficiaries get 0 raise every single year. In fact, they get their benefits shaved down by, say, 3% or 7%, something like that each and every year. Meanwhile, the lowest income beneficiaries maybe see a boost to their benefit of, say, 1 or 2 or 3% from the COLA, plus another 3, 4, 5, 6% raise as a result of the benefits that they're shaving down from the higher beneficiaries. So basically what this would mean is that over long periods of time, about 20 years, as they've suggested in these reports, they would be at equilibrium. In other words, lowest income beneficiaries would be brought up, higher income beneficiaries would be brought down, again, by little adjustments each and every year. Therefore, over long periods of time, about 20 years, then all of the beneficiaries would essentially be getting about the same benefit, the flat benefit of about whatever that would shave out to be, about, say, $2,000 plus a month is what it would really come out to be. So what do you think of this idea? I don't know. It seems kind of interesting to me, right? But here's the thing. What this would mostly do is it would mostly impact and benefit the lowest income beneficiaries, because they're taking money away from the higher income people and giving it back to the lower income people. So it would mostly impact, I should say, in a positive way, the lowest income beneficiaries, but then they also found, like I said earlier in this video, and what they found from the studies and the reports was that the higher income beneficiaries, would they really miss that much of their benefit over long periods of time? Like I said, the studies show that the higher income beneficiaries generally have multiple other sources of income during their retirement years. Like I said, pensions, annuities, bonds, stock market investments, real estate investments. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So they don't really strictly rely on their Social Security benefit for all or even the vast majority of their income. Their monthly income is made up of all these other sources, and their Social Security is mostly just a supplement according to what these reports were founding. So, I don't know, kind of an interesting idea. Now here's the thing. This would not solve the issue with insolvency. This has nothing to do with insolvency, but rather this makes the program a little bit more equal, right? But again, on the other side, there's a lot of other people saying, no, this shouldn't be done either because, Social Security is based on work history, earnings, all the, paid in through Social Security taxes, all kinds of things like that. So there's a whole, kind of divide down the middle. Some people are saying, yes, this is a great idea. Let's implement it right away and let's do it right away. And some other people are suggesting, no, that's not really how this program was set up to be. So this is what they're saying. I'm not taking either side with this. I'm just simply saying this is just what they're suggesting, and these are some of the ideas that are floating around out there to bring up benefits for lower income beneficiaries. So what do you think? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below, but I've seen this popping up again in the headlines recently, and I thought, you know what? We should probably talk about this because this is something yet again that is floating around, and you never know. That's why I talk about all these different proposals, bills, packages, piece of legislation, anything that's being proposed out there. That's why I bring it to your attention here on this channel, because you never know. Seriously, you never ever know what Congress may be passing or what they might think is a great idea, and then they start running with it, right? How many times have we seen this happen over the last couple of years where we see something introduced and we think, really? That's the best you can come up with? And then sure enough, before you know it, they're saying, this is a great idea. We're going to move forward. And we think, really? Seriously? You're going to move forward with this? This is like the worst idea I've ever heard, right? But again, there they go, and they go ahead with it. So you just never know. We got to focus on all this stuff because you just never know what might get some traction and what might get the support of Congress. Because remember, at the end of the day, it's all up to Congress. It's not up to the president. It's not up to anybody else other than Congress. Congress is the ones who has the ability to reform these programs, to make these changes, to pass it through the chambers, the House of Representatives, the Senate, and then obviously pass it on to the president for the final signature to make things, turn things into law. But ultimately, it comes down to Congress, right? This cannot be done through executive order. Anyway, thought it was very interesting. Wanted to bring it to your attention. Let me know your thoughts down below if you think this is a great idea, if it's a terrible idea, whatever your thoughts are. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions, and that's totally fine as well. So I'd be interested to hear from you what you think about this. So anyway, hope this one helps you out. Again, I will keep you posted on this as well as anything else out there that I'm finding right now. There's a lot of weird stuff hitting the wire right now. It's unbelievable. Seriously, every day that I look at this stuff, I think I couldn't possibly find something more weird than I found over the last couple weeks here. And sure enough, we do almost every single day. So I'll keep you posted. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands upon thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day, and I'll catch you again later.